Welcome back. I know you missed. Man! Speed. Oh, that's perfect product placement. Bow! You see what they don't and say what they want.
This is unofficial business.
Coach Nitty, what's good, man?
What's going on?
Not much, man. I'm ready to see you boys duke it out today. You and Coach P, aka Goat Doe. We've already had the battle of the quarterbacks. The people voted. The people voted and said that Bryce Young is the best Bama quarterback of all time. But Coach Doe made it. He put some facts out there. He was going with Tua, so. He also said since Bryce Young was the last quarterback that we saw at Bama, that's why they voted for him. So.
Yeah. Tua ain't been going that long. Don't give him no type of leeway on why he got smoked. But it's all good. Thing.
Coach D.
It's finna happen again. It's finna happen again today, though.
Oh man, you say you're gonna happen again.
Talk your talk, Nitty. Talk yourself up on him. I need you to come in and apply some real pressure on him.
Man, I'm gonna hit him.
I don't think you're ready.
Man, it might be a knockout first round. You ever seen Mike Tyson fight?
Just that quick.
Just that quick, man. That's tough. Man. I mean, so many great players that came through Tuscaloosa. Of course we can't name them all. Of course we can't pick them all. Right. So I'm excited. Hopefully we get to hear some old school players in this. Pre Saban, and then of course during the Saban era. So
I don't know many pre-Saban players, so y'all might be in trouble.
Dang, that's tough. You don't know many? I find a little sarcasm in that.
Oh, man. Demetrius, what's going on?
Yeah, same time. What's up, Demetrius? Hey, Connie, how you doing?
Yeah, man, we get a.
So as we proceed into this draft, we have to pick, who's going to draft first. I have a good trivia question for you guys. I'm waiting on Coach Doe to enter the room so we can get to it. You're gonna have 90 seconds to get your picks in. I know y'all gonna talk you're gonna talk that Bama talk. So
right.
I'm looking forward to it. I think we have the rules all laid out.
Okay.
I will go over those rules once we get Coach Doe in, and I'll let you know the roster numbers to make sure that we don't exceed a certain player's position.
Right.
And also, we will place these rosters on Twitter. The fans can vote on it, and they can determine who's the best.
Gotcha.
It sounds good to me. Hey, Coach D, can I ask you a quick question?
What's up with you?
I know you say these boys, they've been rocking for a long time, so they pretty much know each other, style. So, I guess this question will be for Nitty. Nitty, are you looking to steal some of the players, or what's your strategy coming in? I know he's not on yet. If you want to just share with the people in the room, what kind of what you're looking for, what's your strategy?
I can't tell you much of my strategy, man, because I know he probably listening, even though he ain't on. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give him no type of ammunition. Just know you're gonna be in for you're gonna be in for a good show tonight, man. I'm gonna walk away with the belt. That's for sure. I can't tell you my strategy while I'm hit him with a jab or uppercut. I can't tell you all that. Just know he's gonna get hit in the mouth.
Hey, I like the way you're talking. That lets me know that you ain't being friendly.
I ain't being friendly. I don't even want to talk to him for real. Y'all can talk.
Hey, long as you're not being friendly today, I'm here. I'm tuned in 100%.
All right.
Welcome back. I know you missed me. It's Coach P, a.k.a. Go. 1/4 of the unofficial assistant coaches. You might know me, Coach Oos. Honorary Uso. Shout out to Coach P. Shout out to Coach B. Shout out to Coach D. We the unofficial assistant coaches. Somebody said that you was looking for me. What is y'all in here talking about? Nitty, I smoked you so bad in that first debate, they forgot you even made a speech. The first person came on and said, hey, Coach Doe won the debate, but I'm going to go with Bryce for this reason or for that reason. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, of course, because, he's the last QB, the last we saw. It's just like, these people who thinking LeBron, who he is, because this all they saw, this the last person. But, hey, we all know that first debate was a knockout from the first round. Coach Nitty, you forgot half your done stats up there trying to read. It sounded like you're in the 6th grade. And you think you beat Coach Doe? No way. You got to be crazy. Coach D, get in here and get us some of this. Hey, get us some of this action started, because I heard the pregame talk, and I must say I'm ready to rip into him. And he mentioned Mike Tyson. You know when Mike Tyson sends blood, he go and finish his opponent. Well, y'all know that's my motto. Crank us up, Coach D. What you got for the question to start us off?
All right, fellas. Before we start this competition, we will be answering a question. Well, you two guys will be answering a question. Whoever comes the closest to the exact number of this stat will have first pick.
How long we got? Because I don't want him over there Googling. He's slick.
That's the same thing I was going to say about him. Is it? Because what if we get to say, is it a number thing?
I just want to, we drop instant answers, and whoever close. Soon as you give up the question, we drop the answer.
We get the same answer.
3 seconds.
You got another question on deck?
I can always prepare for
another
question.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. In the 2020 National Championship, Alabama versus the Ohio State Blackeyes.
Shout out to Devontae Smith. Go ahead. Shout out to Mac Jones.
How many yards Devontae Smith lead the game with?
How many yards?
Who, Devontae Smith?
Devontae Smith, yes.
How many yards he had?
Correct.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
204.
What you got, Coach Nitty?
He already Googled, man. He up there Googling and everything. You might as well answer something else. He's still looking, man. I get it. I'm going first, man. He still ain't dropped down. We had 3 seconds. He still ain't saying that.
You talking.
You still looking. You still looking,
I'm not
man.
looking at nothing.
Coach Nitty, answer.
150, man.
The total is 215 yards. Coach Doe, you going first.
That's the sound of police. That's the sound of police. And that was off the head, baby. Off the head. Let's go.
That boy had 200 some yards for only the first
with the injury, baby. With the injury.
Go ahead.
I knew it was 2-something, but I ain't want to go too far. I knew it was 2-something. That's why I said shout out to Devontae Silky Smooth Smith, baby, the Golden Gazelle.
Before we start with the first pick, here's the rules. On offense, you cannot select legacy wide receiver Julio Jones.
No. We say everybody on deck. We ain't even starting that. Everybody on deck, just running. He said that was one of his first picks. Everybody on deck, we running. Let's go.
My apologies. Are we still selecting that one defensive player?
No, we just running everybody. Just run it all. He said. I said 80 times before we start. Everybody active, we running them. Let's go.
All right. Let's get
they play that Bama, they active.
90 seconds on the clock, Coach Doe.
Snake draft.
Let's get it.
Ow! Let me get in here and I'll relax my feet. Kick these bunions up and y'all listen to me preach. With the first pick of the Bama all-time team. You know where we going with this one. This is as easy as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. This is as easy as it gets.
It ain't too easy. You ain't spit it out yet.
I ain't dropping no stats. I ain't saying this and that. I'm just finna hit you with straight up facts. When you go to each list of who's the number one Bama player of all time, it's going to be one person on each one of those lists in the top 3. One person. Everybody got their different opinions. He think it's this person. He think it's that person. It's one person, unanimous on each one of those lists in the top. And we taking him home, baby. Now I could have went on the offensive side. I could have went on the defensive side. But I'm gonna take the best player of all time in all eyes, most of our eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, the late great DT. Let's go, baby. Mark me down, coach. Mark me down, coach. DT, mark me down. Let's go.
We got you. Coach Nitty.
Yes, sir.
You are now on the clock.
Well, I kind of figured he would take that pick, We just got to talking about it, but it's all good. With my first pick, I'm going to keep it simple. Guy was a mean athlete at University of Alabama. And the reason I'm going to pick this guy first is because he is the reason why I rep the University of Alabama. I'm pretty sure he know who it is. Y'all may know who it is. But this thing don't start without talking about the Deuce, David Palmer, as my punt returner. Let's go.
David Palmer as a punt returner. Big Deuce. Got 30 seconds on the clock. Tell me what else you want to talk about, Nitty. You can talk about him. Coach Doe will be on the clock very shortly.
Let him take his time. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm on to the next.
Now, Coach Doe, David Palmer, I know for a fact, is one of your favorite players. Matter of fact, you showed us a jersey about David Palmer yesterday. I don't know how that make you feel right there, Coach Doe.
It makes me feel great. It makes me feel real good. Because like I told you, when I torched him in the first debate, the man don't know what he's doing. He putting his feelings in here over this campaign that we actually doing. He done put his feelings in here early. That's my guy. That's his guy. We both love him. It don't start. Our love for the Tide don't start with that DP, Papa Cherry. But to jump and put him right there, he already done lost this race.
You got 1 minute, Coach Doe.
Second pick. If you're gonna go from list to list, I told you it's gonna be it's 3 players that's gonna dominate that top 3. Like I said, we ain't talking about just now because we can really keep a lot of this in the Saban area. But we ain't talking about social studies. We ain't talking about biology. We talking about history right now. You done brought this boy up here on that can barely spell the word football to go up against Coach Doe. Give me Cornelius Bennett at number 2, Coach. Give me Cornelius Bennett right now.
Okay. I love it. Coach Nitty. I love it. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's a beautiful pick right there. 15 seconds for you, Coach Nitty, before you have to be on the clock. Coach Nitty?
I'm here.
Knockout.
That was a great pick. Great pick. So, with that being said, those are his 2 linebackers, correct? He got correct. 1 more linebacker.
That is correct.
Okay. Just want to be. All right. This next pick, take it to the offensive side of the ball. And got to go with none other than D-Man. The reason a lot of y'all cheer for Alabama. Not me, but it's a lot of y'all that cheer for Alabama because of this guy. Julio Jones.
Man, changed the tide of Alabama's trajectory, coming out of Foley High School, Mobile, Alabama, Hall of Fame type career, drafted to the Atlanta Falcons. Great pick. Can't really go wrong with Julio. We love Julio. But I got a feeling who I think Coach Doe is gonna bounce back with in this 3rd round.
Oh, is it cool for me to approach the podium, coach?
You got
Go
5
ahead.
seconds.
I'm just making sure. Is it cool for me to approach the
Go
podium?
ahead.
Because this might be a little easier than I thought, coach.
All right.
Okay, as I approach the podium, no violence intended. Everybody don't look at me crazy. I just want to talk to y'all. Everybody listen. If you listen, I tell you. Listen to this, coach. When we talking about the best of all time, we want to talk about the best at each position. And like I said, all time versus now, we got players that could be number one according to who you saw. I saw this person back in the past is what your pops might say. I saw this person recently is what you might say. But I'm going to come with somebody that I think we all may agree. One of the biggest game changers when he finally got his time to shine at Alabama. Now that we talking about, I just dropped you with two unbeatable first two picks, and I come back with a no miss, no brainer right here. With the man, not the MILF, Mr. Stiff Arm himself. Give me Derrick Henry, man. Number 3. Give me Derrick Henry, coach. Slide me in there. They ain't gonna be able to stop my offense. I'm gonna start with him. You know this smash mouth offense. Give me Derrick. And all receivers we could get. This is a smash mouth school. And you gonna take a wide receiver at number 2 pick. Give me Derrick.
Coach Nitty, you are now.
This is a linebacker school all the way from the killers from the past to now. I got them out the way. What's next? Run first school. There go my running back. Now let's go. He don't know what he's doing over there, coach. Y'all better let the crowd give him some lifelines. Let's go.
You got 1 minute and 15 seconds, Coach Nitty.
Oh, I thought he was still on the clock, but he was talking. My bad. Running the damn trap. Let me see. My next pick right here. Yeah, that's him. Okay. I'm going to go to them trenches. And I got to go with this guy because I love him. Chris Samuels, the best offensive tackle to ever come out of Alabama.
Ooh, okay. Washington Redskins.
Number 3 pick.
Them claps from Coach Doe. Those claps from Coach Doe. I knew he was going there, though. Like Coach B said earlier, we know each other. He knew I was gonna go Palmer too. That's why he reached on Madden. We call that a reach. But I knew he was gonna go Chris. Nice pick. Nice pick. That's my guy, Coach Nitty, with the nice pick.
Coach Doe, you are now on the clock.
But with that being said by Coach D, that I'm on the clock, I'm gonna step him one up. You talking about Chris Samuels? Give me Big John, man. What is we talking about? The best lineman ever come out of Alabama. On all of those lists that I was talking about, is 3 people that's going to be at the top. Big John Howell, Cornelius Bennett, and Derek Thomas, and this boy just ran past Juvenile to pick Turk. This boy went and picked Chris Samuel over Big John. You will never see him on the list. Not one list you pick that go put Chris over John. So put me down for another win, baby. Let's go.
Hey, tell him to name you something John Hannah did that was so special. Hold up, I'm not talking to him. Hey, look. Tell me name you something.
See, we ain't talking about personal bias. We ain't talking about personal bias. That's your guy. I get it. But on every Alabama list, John Hannah is light years ahead of Chris.
What John Hannah did because you just naming something. But go ahead.
It don't matter what he did. Why is he on every list better? I want the top guy. The top guy. This not pre-career. This is after their career. This is after their career.
Man King Google, man. Let's go. Next. It's on me, right?
So just you got
yes, sir.
Okay, we saying all time. We saying all time. I just went up to Big John over Chris. Right. So yes, Google that. It don't matter.
It was named to the All Century team. Just wanted you to know that. Yeah. All right, you are now on the clock.
Oh, I'm murdering this guy. Go ahead.
All right. With my next pick, I'm gonna hit the linebacker position myself, and I'm gonna go with for that middle linebacker position. It was a tough call trying to figure out which guy I want to choose right here because they both were great. But I got to put C.J. Mosley in that middle for me.
C.J. Mosley.
Boy, you is tripping.
Look at the stats. You keep talking about all this stuff.
I mean, that's our guy that we love, but we talking about all time, right?
All time. We talk about all time.
I could get him some names, coach, but I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna criticize because it's still, even if he pick them late, it still go against my, you know what I'm saying, who I pick. So I ain't gonna help him out. But for you, like I said, this boy running past. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Look at it. Look at his stats. But go ahead.
All right,
Coach Doe, you are now on the clock.
Okay. We just go keep this at. See, now I'm just gonna make it all the way unfair for him. Because there's one more person that's, like I say, on that top 5 list everywhere. And see, this when you drafting, you got to go hit the positions that, like you said, they look at running backs in real life as a dime a dozen. Like you can find them in any round. So you can wait to pick them in certain drafts and stuff. In a draft like this, where certain positions ain't got but a few players, you got to go attack that position ASAP. Like right now. I'm going to go get not only the best tight end in Alabama history, but one of the best tight ends of all time in college football. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't going to be able to match that. You see what I'm saying? I'm putting the best person at each position that came through here, not who I like to see. How I'm going to put who I like? That's like me picking OJ, who I love, being in my crib. Called to this day, that's my guy. But if we finna make the all team, I got to go and put right here, Mr. Ozzie Newsome, right here. On my team, all-time best Bama team, Mr. Ozzie, step in here, baby, get this money. Let's go.
Ooh, that's a great pick. It's a great pick right there. Of course, of Alabama legend, straight out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Coach Nitty, you have 5 seconds. You will be on that clock. Let's see what you pick here. Coach Nitty, you got 1 minute and 20 seconds.
All right, this is a quick question, and I don't know if y'all can say this will be okay if I do this. If not, then I won't do it. But for one of my interior D linemen, can I name? It's like these two people are interchangeable. It really don't matter. I could go with both of them. One person.
I was gonna do the same one, man. I'm already here, man. 92. I'm getting it, man. Say less, man. I was gonna ask y'all the same thing. I was gonna come real up front with that.
Would that be cool to
like be realistic with it?
They're really interchangeable, for real. But if you say I
already know 5th and 6th, baby. 5th and 6th. I already know what time it is. That's how real I am with 5th and 6th. You know what I'm talking about.
You got, Coach Nitty.
So you cool with that, Coach?
So I mean, you can slap both, and then I get to come back with me a 2-piece. I already know what you finna do.
No, I don't want to.
What you want? You want the tag team, or what you want?
So you saying if I hit you with these two people as one D lineman, as one of my.
No, that's gonna be your 2. But I'm just saying
that's what I was asking. See, that's what I was saying. Okay, I ain't want to.
But I was wondering, was you trying to keep them together? That's what I'm saying. I would respect that, but that's gonna count as your 2 people though.
Got you.
Cause I was gonna ask the same thing, and I'm still up to do it if you won't do it. I mean, it's however we want to do it.
All right.
I'm cool with what you say. But if you did go that route, I got my backup plan on that. So it's however you want to do it.
Pause on the clock. What we got, Coach?
All right, let me go. Let me take it to the cornerback position, and I got to go with the best corner in Alabama history. That's Antonio Langham.
Now he laying down the law, Coach. Now that man making picks over there.
Coach Doe.
Now the man making picks.
Now on the clock.
All right, now notice we got 3 linebackers. I thought it was 2.
It's 3. You named 2 already. You got one more.
Well, this one easy. Man, this team ain't going to be stopped. Let me get back on that linebacker side of things because we can put him on the end or we can put him at the outside. You already know where I go. The Matrix. Will Anderson, everybody. Will Anderson. What are we talking about over here? The game is over.
Second leading sack leader in Alabama history.
Sound the alarms.
Shout out to the Houston Texans on the third pick, 2023 NFL draft. Mr. Anderson.
I ain't gonna take too long. I hit that corner position. Now I'm gonna hit the safety position. This one was tough. But I'm gonna go
20 seconds.
I'm gonna go George Teague right there. It's one of my safeties.
Teague, great pick. Going way back here. That's what Coach Doe was asking for right there, Coach Nitty. He wants you to go way back. Coach Doe.
He going so far back before he was even born. He don't even know nothing about these before he named me. He just Googled.
This man just said the best Bama team of all times. I got to take.
Hey, that's fine.
I don't take one.
You ain't did nothing wrong.
Hey,
Keep going.
Hold up. Pause my clock. Just like I do the coach. Just like I do the Doe report. I don't take 247 ratings. I don't take rival ratings. I don't take ESPN ratings. I see what everybody's saying and I factor it together.
You can't pause your clock.
So yeah, some of those people that played before us, they actually played. And if those who saw them say on every list that Coach Nitty is better than Coach DeWan, I'm gonna pick Coach Nitty. So what are we talking about?
Clock running. He cannot pause his clock.
No, you can't. You interrupted me.
Interrupt you.
This ain't talking about my pick. Am I right, Coach? See, Coach D, this your man. He need anything to help him out. All right, well, let's get back to mine because he's just looking for anything. He throwing stuff out there. All right, let me go with since we want to go safeties. Let me get one. Let me get in the door. I got Nick Saban himself on the field. He know who I'm talking about.
We know. I'm already typing it.
Go and put him down for me. My fans know who I'm talking about. Coach Nitty know who I'm talking about. The only player to come through and be known as Nick Saban on the field. Mr. Minkle Fitzpatrick, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to the Miami Dolphins for fumbling Minkle Fitzpatrick. Doing this thing out there in Pittsburgh. I love to see it. Highest paid safety in NFL history. Coach Nitty got 20 seconds. I don't know if you want to talk about that pick. I don't know how you feel. That's a good pick. That's a great pick. I love to see
it. It's murder.
10 seconds before you be on that clock, Coach Nitty. Great pick, Coach Doe. Sound like Coach Nitty's over. He's pretty quiet over there. I think he's really thinking now.
It's murder.
90 seconds, Coach Nitty.
All right.
This is the 7th round, by the way. 7th round.
All right, since we got Julio Jones as one of our receivers, let me go to the other side and take care of that other side receiver. With that being said, we're gonna take Amari Cooper right there.
Amari Cooper.
Nice pick. But Coach D.
Yep.
Why this man keep running past people to get other people, man? I already got a Heisman Trophy win on my team. Can I go for 2, Coach?
Hey, you can do whatever you want.
Do you mind if I go for 2, Coach? Don't just ask yes or no, Coach.
Absolutely.
Do you mind if I go for 2?
I think we've already confirmed.
Because as much that stuff that this Cooper did for us at the University of Roll Tide, he ain't did nothing what this boy did, who done caught my second in 26.
90 seconds.
As a true freshman. And walked out the door with the Heisman Trophy and the national championship. You go run past him to get a guy that, okay, single season, stat numbers crazy, route running crazy. That's all I got. Don't let me diss him now. But you go run past Smitty, the Heisman Trophy winner. We ain't got but one in college, in Alabama history as a receiver to do it. You go run past him. I'm through with it, Coach. Y'all making this easier than I thought this was gonna be. Put me down for that, Coach. I'm through with that. Next round, please.
We got Silky Smooth in there. That was too easy, Coach. Coach Doe. Of course, he had a great season with the Eagles last year. Over 1,000 yards. I mean, broke many records at Alabama. Heisman Trophy winning Devontae Silky Smooth Smith. Coach Nitty, I'm with Coach Doe on that. I don't see how you just skip over
from second and 26 to the Heisman Trophy in 4 years.
He ain't do nothing but bounce off me. When I pick a receiver, he thinks the better of the two. Yeah, he won the Heisman. But don't act like Amari Cooper is not on this man level.
Yeah, don't waste your time on that, man. I already won that round. If you still want to talk about it, that's on you.
All right. Now my next pick for linebacker. I got how many linebackers I got right now, Coach?
You currently have one linebacker, which is C.J. Mosley.
All right.
I'm going, since it was a toss-up between the two, Rolando McClain.
Roll. He's regarded sometimes as the second best linebacker in Alabama history. Of course, behind Derek Thomas. He was that.
Go bounce off that and come back with a linebacker just like you just did. That's what you normally do anyway.
Well, I already got my 3 linebackers. What is you talking about? Just quit. Right. You getting work. Don't start complaining because you're getting murdered, man. Just calm down.
Coach B.
He just looking for stuff. Now he just throwing tomatoes at the stage. There ain't no even we between acts. You just throwing it at the mic. Calm down.
What you think about that pick, Coach B? Thought I heard him talking there. But yeah, so that was the 8th pick. Rolando McClain. Coach Nitty had one more linebacker to choose. 10 more seconds before we get to your pick in the 9th round here, Coach Doe. Rolando McClain was an outstanding middle linebacker during the Saban era. He definitely started basically linebacker youth.
I ain't gonna go with I ain't even gonna do without what he was asking could we do. I'm gonna go a different route.
1 minute, Coach Doe.
Gotcha.
Nah, I never seen you freeze up like this now. You usually be ready.
Oh, no, I was just trying to get something to talk about, man. I ain't got to freeze up because I coined this guy. Freeze up. This is my guy. What are you talking about, freeze up? I was just trying to give my man the best intro I could ever possibly give him. This script already been written. I ain't got to freeze up. He over there searching. Need to use his whole clock every time y'all call on him. Give me the bandit. Top 3 pick and Saban era. What are we talking about?
I'm looking.
You want to see some awards? Go recap his year. That boy dominated the whole season of Alabama football on defense. It was the Alabama offensive show featuring Quinn Williams on defense. It was crazy.
Coach Nitty, your team is looking pretty suspect against Coach Doe's at the moment. I ain't gonna
Top 3 pick, baby. Top 3.
Okay, I can give you another top 3 pick at the same position, Marcel Darius. If it weren't for him knocking that dude out of the for the championship game, knocking the quarterback out the game, hey, what could have possibly happened? But he did it. Give me him.
Marcel Darius. Definitely took out Colt McCoy back for Bama's first national championship during the Saban era.
Top 3 pick.
Against Texas.
Hey, he talking about top 3 pick. I'm going to give him the top D lineman to come through Alabama. Give me Jonathan Allen right there at that pick, man, while this boy up here talking like he know what he talking about. Let's go.
Nah, he the
Who
best.
the boys are
And
who?
regarded as the #1 D tackle in football right now in the NFL. But I know we talking Bama, but I don't know what this guy talking about over there. Let's go.
Coach Nitty, before you make another pick,
No, don't give him don't take it easy. Don't let him do him. Don't say nothing to him about his strategy.
No strategy.
Just let him fall. Let him hang himself. Cause he swear he be doing something.
No strategy. I just want to say he got Jonathan Allen and Quinn Williams on this defensive line. That's pretty beautiful right there.
That's all it's over with.
All right, Coach Nitty, you got 90 seconds on that clock.
I help him out, man. Go on get the 5th and 6th pick in '92, man. Go on get Curry and Copeland, man. I'm gonna help you out because you're looking bad over there, man. That's what he want to do. I knew who he was talking about. That's the 5th and 6th pick in the draft. I know what time it is. There go you an alley-oop right there, but I'm gonna pick 2 right behind you now. If you want to go with that combo, you need help. I'm trying to throw you a lifeline.
Let me go with my other old lineman. I'm gonna go Andre Smith.
Good pick. I was coming back to that. Good pick.
Great pick. Shout out to the Bengals. "45 seconds left before we choose another pick. Andre Smith, straight out of Birmingham, Alabama. Boy was a dog down there, a straight beast. He won the Outland Trophy in 2008, the Jacobs Blocking Trophy in 2007. Unanimous All-American, 2-time first-team All-SEC. He was in the first round, 6th pick of the 2009 NFL Draft. Definitely a great lineman that came through. Alabama's a legacy pick. Coach Nitty, you have 90 seconds on the clock.
I just made my pick.
Get it. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach Doe. 90 seconds on the clock.
Let's go. I guess I got to get somebody over here to slow these boys down myself. So let me go with old Dre Kirkpatrick over here on this cornerback island. Let's go. I don't care about the NFL, but at Alabama, let's get it.
One of the lengthy, he had long arms at corner.
Unanimous 5-star, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely.
First round. Let's go. I do like his Langham pick, though. Can't take that away from his Langham pick. Langham can't get the nod as top cornerback in Bama.
Dre Kirkpatrick was 6'2", 190 pounds, playing corner. 2-time second-team All-SEC, 2-time BCS national champion. Great pick there, Coach Doe. Got about 30 seconds before you're on the clock, Coach Nitty. I know you're probably taking some time. Again, Dre Kirkpatrick out of Alabama. From Gaston, Alabama.
Gaston, baby, Gaston.
And, of course, we got Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. coming up. He's being recruited by Nick Saban. So we'll see what happens with that.
Give me Mark Barron as my other safety.
Mark Barron quickly. I like it. All right, give me a second. Get everything down here. Mark Barron, probably regarded as the heavy, the bulldozer on defense, straight hitting anything, anybody, anytime coming. Amazing pick there, Coach. Got about a minute before we get on the clock. Mark Barron, 2-time BCS national champion, 2-time first team All-American.
Who was my other safety?
And 3-time first team All-SEC. Your other safety was Teague.
Ooh, nice combo. Teague and that boy there. Okay.
Coach, I ain't even got to waste everybody's time, Coach. I can just go and slap this on in there.
All right, let's get it.
I mean, since I'm already doing this, I don't know why I need to stop doing it. Since I'm already just racking up these big boy trophies. If we ain't talking about the rings, what else we talking about? Let me go and throw that other Heisman. I'm going to go and do a Heisman backfield, coach. Put me Mark Ingram at my other running back. Because y'all forgot how we had to depend on this boy halfway through the year to really take us on to that ship. Even calling out the Wildcat. Everything. We really put that offense on that boy's shoulders at one point. But y'all forget about that. Y'all forget about them tears when that boy cried. And y'all felt that in y'all soul when that boy was really up there bringing home the first Heisman Trophy for Alabama. Y'all forgot how that feel, man. Give me that boy on my field. Because guess what, Mark? I ain't forgot.
2009 Heisman Trophy. SEC Offensive Player of the Year 2009. Sporting News Player of the Year 2009. First team All SEC, second team All SEC.
You must have forgot.
He was drafted 28th pick of the first round.
First round was all on my list, baby. Let's go.
New Orleans Saints. Got 20 seconds left before we get on that clock, Coach Nitty, unless you want to go ahead and provide that pick. We are now in the 12th round of the Alabama good on good draft.
How many linebackers
Coach
I got?
Coach Nitty, you are now on the clock. You currently have 2 linebackers.
And 1 corner, right?
You have 1 corner, that's correct.
Come on, get off Google, man. You supposed to have your list ready. Talking about somebody Googling, and that's all he over there doing. He just picking, huh?
Let me go for my my third receiver. I'm gonna hit you with let me get some little speed in there for that slot. Just a little speed. Just a little bit. Let me put Jalen Water right there.
Ooh, nice pick.
That was my next pick, so it's all good. Give me Water, that punt returner.
He say, "Oh, you can't pick him.
Can't pick him. I already picked him.
Oh, we can't do it at different position?
No, you can't. Nope.
Okay, say less. Okay. That was actually my next pick, too. Good call.
And if Waddle never went down, who knows if Devontae Smith would have won that Heisman. However, we know what he was. He was flash in a bottle.
So I got my
for my other cornerback, let me go with Jeremiah Castile, baby. The number 2 cornerback in Alabama history. He's now on my team. So what we talking about? After Langham. Let's go.
Right, 1 second. Coach Nitty, I don't know what you're doing over there, but we hope to get some juice on this next pick.
Yeah, because that combo done just came back and did his thing versus you, buddy.
Jeremiah Castile was drafted in the 3rd round, 1983 NFL draft, straight out of Columbus, Georgia. Great pick there, Coach Doe. We are now in the 13th round, Coach Nitty. So we got 7 more picks. 7 more picks. There are some positions that I see that Coach Nitty hasn't touched yet. Also, Coach Doe. So I'm excited to see what will happen with these picks as we go forward in this draft. Got 15 seconds here left, and then you'll be on the clock, Coach Nitty.
All right.
Coach Nitty, you are now on the clock. So far, we got Marcel Darius, C.J. Mosley, Rolando McClain, Antonio Langham, Teague, Barron, David Palmer, Jalen Waddle, Andre Smith, Amari Cooper, Julio, and Chris Samuels for you, Coach Nitty.
All right, let me fill up that last linebacker position. And that's a tough one because I like them both. I love them both. say the other one because I don't want him to get them. But it don't matter.
Coach Nitty, you still there?
Regardless, I'm gonna have my 3 anyway, so he can bounce back off me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with
Coach Doe. Are you there?
Yeah, I hear Coach Nitty.
You just want to make sure.
Okay.
Because I can't hear him.
Coach Nitty talking.
Yeah.
I can't hear him. Okay.
For this third linebacker, man, it's a tough one.
20 seconds. Let me know who you pick now. Log out. Log back.
I got you.
Let me get Reuben Foster.
He going Reuben Foster for linebacker.
Thank you very much. That is 13th round.
You ready for me, Coach?
Ready? Had a little technical difficulty. 90 seconds on the clock for you, Coach Doe. Let's get it.
Coach, I don't need all that. Coach, just put me down for one of the most prestige award winners in Alabama history. He might not have been the biggest lineman we had. He might not have been the guy y'all remember the most. But when I tell you that boy came down here and played every position 6 times on that interior like it wasn't nothing. Hey, put me down for Barry Jones, Coach, the most decorated offensive lineman ever coming through the University of Alabama. I don't even know what we talking about at this point.
Ooh.
I got nothing but the trophy. Well, you know, it's a team sport, so it's all about the ring. We all got the rings. So what's each individual person do? Man, I got the Heisman Trophy. I got the winners over here, baby.
Let's talk a little bit.
I got what you want on your team, Coach.
Let's talk a little bit.
Put me down, Barry Jones. Let's go.
Let's talk a little bit about Barry Jones. He won the Outland Trophy.
Make you some time, Coach. You gotta have a long list. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Remington Trophy, the Outland Trophy, unanimous All-American, consensus All-American, first team All-SEC twice. He got the William Campbell Trophy. He had the Jim Parker Trophy, the Werfel Trophy, 3-time BCS national champion.
I just named you. Hold up, Coach D. I just named you 2 offensive linemen who got that same stuff. Now you feel like guess
what? But hold on, watch this, Coach D. Now ask him is this a lie though? But ask him is this a lie? And I named some other linemen too, and it's some more to be named. But after we name all those linemen, you tell me who got the most awards in Alabama history on that line, Coach. That's all I said. I don't want to hear who else got a lot of awards. I said who got the most.
Andre Smith and Chris Samuels got them same awards, man.
Who got the most?
Got the most. Barry Jones.
He don't want to hear that. He just go by his bias, weak emotions. He get emotional, Coach.
I ain't look that up. Them boys both won Outlet trophies and Remington.
Oh, you ain't got to look it up. You supposed to know this. What you mean you got to look it up, Mr. Google?
I don't have to look that up.
1 minute.
Man, go on, man.
1 minute.
Who is on me?
He already know Barry got way more awards than anybody ever suit up. Go ahead, man.
On me?
Yep.
It's on you.
14th pick.
Like we ain't give him props on his line pick.
Give me Bryce Young as my quarterback.
Bryce, too nice. Bryce Young, interesting pick there, but I do know why you chose him. First pick by the Carolina Panthers 2023 NFL Draft. I will definitely be going up to Charlotte, catch a few games, see how he's panning out up there. Coach Doe, 90 seconds.
Don't mind if I do. Let me slap back, and I'll do what I do in these moments like this. Just when he thought he was had me in this room right here, I bounced back on and put me Calvin Ridley at my wide receiver core over there, Coach.
Mr. Footwork himself.
That's the pick of the draft right there. I got Calvin Ridley this late in the draft. Let's go, Coach. I don't know what he's talking about over there. See, we got sneakers and sliders and all that. Come on. I done went from Barry Jones to Calvin Ridley. This boy just over there guessing.
Coach Nitty, I don't know what you got to say about that, but we can talk a little bit about Bryce Young, just a little bit more. Who knows? Last year, he had the injury. Maybe it had an effect on the season with him with the wide receivers and timing, going through a few games. He's definitely a great decision maker. We definitely hope that he can continue the same success as he had at Bama that he'll do in Carolina. Coach Nitty, you have 20 seconds. I don't know if you want to start now, or we can go ahead and put you on the clock, however you decide.
Coach D, I'm already pulling out my Tennessee cigars after this victory, but you can go ahead with Coach Nitty. Go ahead, fellas.
It's 15 round here, Coach Nitty. You have 90 seconds on the clock, starting now.
Go ahead and give me for my other D lineman. He said I can take them both if he get 2 picks. I'll let him get his 2 picks. Let me get Curry and Copeland. They worth it.
They definitely worth it.
Now you already have one interior D lineman with Marcel Davis.
Right, them two count as one.
Okay. Oh no, those 2 are your 2.
I already got Marcel. That's why I was trying to tell you. If I could pick,
no,
if I pick both of them as a combo
to
meet one, I would.
No, they don't both count as one player. No, I was saying you could pick both of them at the same time to keep from separating.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But that's gonna be your 2 linemen though.
Okay. Well, now hold up then. Let me see, because I don't want to separate them.
I got you.
40 seconds.
Right, Marcel, right there.
There's one player. That's one player. I'm surprised neither one of you have picked yet.
Now, if you want to drop Marcel and drop both of them in there, then I won't get 2 picks after my pick. We can do it like that. That's me just showing you love because the ass whipping was so bad so far. So,
15 seconds, Coach Nitty. 15 seconds.
I'm going to go running back position right now. I'm going to go
running
back position, and I'm going to take the arguably top 3 running back of all time in Alabama history.
Good pick, Coach.
I'm going to go Sean Alexander.
Good pick, Coach. I already know you was going. Good pick. Good pick. The only reason I ain't go with Sean because I went with the Heisman backfield. The only reason I ain't take Sean. I was there with Sean. Shout out to Sean.
Coach Doe, you are on the clock.
Oh, I don't need no time. I'm president and king. I'm president and co-founder of Team Tour. Sign me up. Let's go.
Easy pick. Talk to us about Tua. We know this is one
the most lights out quarterback of all time in Alabama. Ain't nothing ever stopped this boy but an injury. Almost beat LSU on one leg while they quarterback got 2 freshmen. Like I told y'all, go walk to your mailbox on a sprained ankle and see how you wish like heck it'll stop hurting and you can get back to normal. But he out there playing other big time D1 schools like Jordan LSU on one leg. Yeah, with one of the best arms ever to come through here, transferring us from a run first school to this rock star lifestyle that we used to right now. The boy had the same stats as Kyler Murray at the end of a whole college season and then played with 2 and 3 quarters at a time while that boy was there playing 4 quarters a game, throwing in 7 on 7 flag football defense over there. You talking about the best quarterback that ever come through Alabama at the time he got there to when he left is Tua Tagovailoa. It ain't no way around it. You can blame it on his dad if you want to, but he was more ready to read defenses and throw an accurate ball than anybody who ever came in there at his age. And that's all you ask for from a quarterback. If that boy don't get hurt the year he broke his hip, that's another championship for us. I don't care what you're talking about. So when we talking about the best quarterback, give me Tua, man. Because no matter what receivers I put out there, if they get a smidge open, windows, somebody get the Windex.
Coach Nitty, you are now on the clock.
All right.
Sixteenth round. What do you need out here, Coach Nitty? What do you? I want to know what you're looking at right now. You need a few
let him work, Coach. Let him work, Coach. Don't disturb him. Let him work.
All right, with this next pick, I'm gonna lock down my other corner spot, and I'm gonna pick that guy, D. Milner.
Good pick.
D. Milner. Yes, lockdown corner. Oh man, he was amazing. He was on the island out there. Him and another player will remain to be named. Well, actually, we can name him. Patrick Surtain.
Coach, that's my next coach.
Why you naming stuff like this man and already picked corners?
You already got two.
Oh, he do?
You already got two.
Oh, we doing two?
Just two corners.
Yeah, you already got two.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Okay.
All right.
He's still on my little my keep Quay list. So yeah, let me take them off. Good.
All right, Coach Doe, 90 seconds on the clock.
Let me go wide receiver, Coach. You know where I'm going with this. I already got 3?
No, my apologies.
Yeah, I ain't got but 2. Yep. You know where I'm going with that. Sign me up. The only player ever come through college with 2 knee ligaments and 1 knee. Mr. Dead Leg himself, the creator of Mama There Goes My Ankles. Something we had never saw until this point. Highlight reel every weekend, still putting on in the league right now. First round picks is all I do, baby. Let's get it. Jerry Jeudy, let's roll.
17th pick, Jared Jeudy. Looking to have a good season out there in Denver. He started to come on late last year after the injuries. Hopefully this year he'll get over 1,000 yards. Coach Nitty, you got 30 seconds unless you want to start now. Again, we're on the 17th round. A couple positions that you need to fill.
What we going through? We go 3 receivers or 4?
3.
Oh, okay.
Coach Doe, you have Devontae.
I got a biased relationship with DJ Hall that I would like to get up in that mode. I thought we were going 4, but it's all good. That's fair for sure, regardless. So anytime we talk receivers, I got to throw my boy DJ Hall out there regardless. Let's get it.
Coach Nitty, you're on the clock. I wonder where he's going with this pick. Shout out to DJ Hall. He did come speak with the UACoaches last year. He was one of our first guests online. If you haven't heard it, you can go check it out. You can hear it on Amazon Podcast. You can hear it on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. We got it. Wherever you want to listen to it, go listen to it.
All right, I'm gonna go tight end right here, and it's probably one of the more productive tight ends we had here at Bama. He took the best, so I'm gonna go with productivity, and I'm gonna go Irv Smith Jr.
Interesting.
That pick is officially in, Coach. Don't say nothing to him. That pick is in. Let's go. My turn.
It is in. We're going
that
to
pick
the 18th
is in.
round now. 18th round here, Coach Doe. What you got?
Coach, honestly, we really, we could just stop it right now and just say he forfeited the whole match when he did that crap. I'm just going to be 100, man. See, that's why I don't tell y'all where y'all be trying to put me up against this guy just because he get the ripping out. I know I get a little entertaining, but I'm coming with facts. This boy go from biased picks to just stupidity. Now, if I can pick a 1A out the Ozzie Newsome, it's gonna be the MVP of the whole championship, OJ Howard. But he gonna run past that boy. And I even spoke on OJ earlier. But he gonna run past him and pick Irv.
That's what I spoke on. So, we ain't talking about no one game because he caught a touchdown or MVP of the championship.
I'm glad you say that. We gonna compare that at the end of this. We gonna compare that. I'm glad you said that's a good combo. Right. I'm glad you said that. My bad, Coach Nitty. Stick with your pick. But here we go. My turn. Where we at, Coach? What I need? What we looking like?
Right now, you are looking for 2 more positions.
All right, well, Coach, I'm gonna do this. Since he did double up and get Mark Barron, which I gave him a shout out on, but he like I know, is only one guy that we actually called Mr. Ball Hawk coming through Bama. He can pick him for me. He already know where I'm going with this. The true safety ball hawk we got, and shout out to Rashad Johnson, who just turned up as a safety and had a heck of an NFL career off the walk-on situation. But when we talking about a real deal safety at this school, ball hawk coming through this thing, doing it, and shout out to Landon too, just because of how he picked us, with the mom situation, since we talking about these safeties. But back to who I'm talking about, he know who the original ball hawk is coming through there. Give me that boy, ha, man. Shout out to the boy already back down here at home anyway, man. Ha, come join this killer team, baby. Let's go.
Clean Dix with the 18th pick. Coach Nitty, you are now on the clock. Let's see what you're going to do here, Coach Nitty. You got, what's that, 2 more positions, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe missing one. 3. Yeah, you got 3 more picks.
I'm with Coach Nitty when he right. Because I just forgot about who OJ played with and what compared to what old Bo was able to do come through that. Tua had that boy looking like another receiver out there. He right. He right.
He is right. Irv Smith's second round there.
I used to say it in the videos. I used to say I bet OJ somewhere mad as I don't know what, seeing how this boy down here eating out a year later. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
He
Coach
right.
Nitty,
I'm with you when you're right.
25 seconds, Coach Nitty.
You having problems over there, ain't it, Coach? I already got my next. I don't have to Google. I already know this, man. Like I said, we supposed to just know this. We Bama, baby. Let's go.
It shouldn't even be too hard. I know what position I would go with next if I was Coach Nitty.
Let me go and fill up that. Now, I tell you what, since he ain't got one, he ain't named it. I'm going with the best kicker of all time in Alabama history. Let's go, Lee Kiffin.
Okay.
You don't think?
Coach Doe, you're now on the clock.
Well, since he got the unanimous best at this, I'm gonna mess him up and I'm gonna take the number 2 easily. You got 1, then 2, and then there's I ain't gonna say a huge fall. Well, nah, there ain't no huge fallout because I forgot who else coming through here. That's right, my bad. But who really stamped it? Well, I'm gonna say this. Now that he got him, okay, that's cool. But I tell you this, when I step out here with this returner, everybody go give me the respect. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. We D-boying his team, man. Cause now that I added this guy to my team, I'm glad he wanted the last pick. This the attitude I need to add it to my team right here. When I add this boy to the squad, with all these skill positions I got, in pretty much the best team easily, and now I'm finna add this attitude that boosts the morale of my locker room, man, at punt return, give me Javier Arenas, man. Let's go.
Too easy. I already knew that was a pick.
Oh.
I knew that was a pick.
He got Palmer. He intercepted my water, but I still had a secret weapon for him. Let's go, baby. He know he can't hate on that pick.
Coach Nitty, you have 90 seconds on that clock. You are missing 1 running back. And that's it. I think, yeah.
No, I'm missing a running back interior.
Yes. Yeah.
But what's so crazy about the interior lineman is the reason I asking y'all is because when you look at the number 1 defensive lineman all time in Alabama history, it show you Copeland and Curry. So that's why I was trying to take them as one person. But since I got to take 1, I'll take Copeland. Give me just Copeland.
He went 5th.
All because he went number 5 and the other dude went.
I said he went 5th, the other one went 6th, yeah.
But that's why I was saying, could you take them as one, as I took them as one person because they entertain.
No, I was going to let you take them both at one pick. Like you can get both of them for that pick, but then I was going to get the pick twice after you. See, if you was gonna pick them at one person, I wouldn't have had to pick twice. If they was just gonna be one person, no, that ain't. No, I was gonna pick 2 times.
That's why you're saying you was gonna get 2 picks because I picked 2 people as one person. That's just almost like
that would have threw the draft off if you was counting both of them as one person. But I picked twice after you. Know that would have threw the draft off.
Yeah.
And just for those who don't know, John Copeland was the 5th pick of 1993 NFL Draft. He was selected by the Bengals, played there 7 years. He was also a consensus All-American.
So what I'm missing? I got everything. I got punt returner, got QB. What I need?
Coach Doe, you have one position pick left, and that is kicker.
Oh, give me what kind of kicker?
Field goal.
Punter or straight up kicker?
No, just a kicker.
Man, you know I'm riding with my boy all the way to this day, man. Give me Will Too Real. Let's roll.
Riker. Shout out to Will for coming back. He was gonna leave.
Send my boy come back for the senior year, and I know he go help us out doing what we need. Yeah, we roll with Too Real.
All right,
yeah, that's that pick in. But if I was you, you had a few of them. That Michael Proctor was on that list. I don't know if you know much about him, but I do.
I remember Mike. I just went with Will because, like I said, that's the end of the draft, and like I said, that's one of them that we know personally. So I just went on with Will to wind it out.
That kicker we had who was nice a few years ago. He would kick that bitch at the back of the end zone. Went to the Packers. What was his name? I can't.
You mean the punter?
He was you punting kicker. It's the same.
You talking about J.K. Scott?
J.K. You could have went J.K.
That's why I said punter or kicker. I said punter.
They both do the same. So you could have named the punter as your kicker or kicker as your. It didn't matter. Kicker.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, J.K. Scott, who I look at as one of our best kickers for real, like what he did for what he do. But I'm cool with going with Will. Like I said, it's the last pick. I just went with a biased opinion. That's why I ain't use my biased opinion for the first pick of my draft. I used it at the very end, so I'm cool.
I just had to go David Palmer because that's me. That ain't had nothing to do with bias.
I feel you. But like I said, this team wasn't for us though. It's for the best team of all time. So I couldn't go number one with that.
Of all time. This is for me.
Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, well, you definitely lost then. Because, see, if we were just picking my best team of all time, which would still be better than your best team, it'll be a different team. But since we picking the very best team of Alabama of all time, which I thought we were doing, we slaughtered your boys.
In your eyes, you naming people who you heard of that was the best.
You just saying the best.
Through with that. Let's go. My last
pick. You just said the best team of all time.
This is my last pick, right?
For this last pick. Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. I got Sean Alexander as one of them running backs, right?
Correct.
Ooh. Don't stink this up.
15 seconds, Coach Nitty.
This last running back of all time. That's tough, man.
10 seconds.
That should be 5 seconds. What?
I had to throw that in there, Coach. Time's up, Coach Nitty. Who you got?
Give me Bobby Humphrey.
Bobby Humphrey.
Nitty, he missed his whole season. See, that's going off potential. We talking about the best career they had at Alabama now. Now, Bobby was that guy now.
Bobby.
But he could have been the first Heisman Trophy winner in most people's eyes if he don't get hurt his senior year. But he did. Like, what are we talking? Okay. But you know, he that dog regardless. I mean, he a legend here regardless. But if you talking best of all time, you
had two of them. What you want me to do?
I'll tell you who I would have went with next on the next episode. It's all
who you would have went with. Go on, say who you would have went with. Who could you have possibly went with? Trent Richardson?
Why you saying Trent like that? Like he didn't have a better
nice,
Alabama career than Bobby. Hold on, why you saying like he didn't have a better Alabama career than Bobby? Won him with the national championship run on LSU. Why you say that like this boy didn't go number 3 in the draft? Not outside the top 5, outside the top 10. I don't care what nobody did in the NFL.
Look up the stats for Bobby Humphrey.
We talking about perennial 5-star
stats for Bobby Humphrey and Trent Richardson. You tell me.
You talking about 4-year starters versus 2-year starters now. You remember these boys come in and had to wait their time during that era.
Who you said 4-year starter?
I say you talking about that 4-year era versus the 2-year era when these boys had to wait their time. They wait 1 year and play their second and third year.
I will give you a stat here. Bobby Humphrey is the fourth leading rusher in Alabama history.
Yeah,
Trent
that's why I
Richardson
said that's being a starter done this since freshman, god dog. That's a different era.
You said he didn't play his senior year.
No, he did get hurt his senior year. I said that's the only reason he probably didn't win the Heisman. Now he finished his season senior year. Shoot, he I don't know what he ended up on the running back list for real. Forget who we already picked.
Right.
So we have wrapped up the Coach Doe versus Coach Nitty.
Give us a rundown real quick, Coach.
Good on good. I will go over both teams here. Coach Doe. Well, we'll go with Coach Doe first. Quarterback, King Tua. Wide receivers, Devontae Smith, Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley. Running backs, Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram.
Heisman backfield
winners. One tight end, which is Ozzie Newsome. O-line, John Hanna and Barrett Jones. Over to the defensive side, two interior D linemen, got Quentin the Bandit Williams and Jonathan Allen. Three linebackers, Derek Thomas, Cornelius Bennett, and Mr. Anderson.
Oh, that ain't fair, man. Keep going.
Dre Kirkpatrick, Jeremiah Castile. Safeties, Minka and HaHa Clint Dixon. Kicker, Will Two-Wheel Reichert, and one of my favorite players as a kick returner / punt returner, Javier Renas. Coach Nitty,
roll tide.
We're going to start with the offense first as usual. At quarterback, Bryce Young. Wide receivers, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jalen Waddle.
Nice.
Running backs, Sean Alexander, Bobby Humphrey. At tight end, Herb Smith Jr. At O-line, Chris Samuels and Andre Smith. Over to the defensive side, two interior D linemen, Marcel Darius and John Copeland. At linebacker, C.J. Mosley, Rolando McClain, Reuben Foster. At corner, Antonio Langham and D. Milner. At safety, George Teague, Mark Barron. Kicker, Lee Tiffin. Punt returner / kick returner, Deuce. David Palmer.
Deuce. It's loose.
I said my best. I said my best room easily is my linebacker room. His is probably the receiver room. Who would you say my second best room and his second best room, Coach D? And if you don't feel that what I call was our number one rooms, what would you say they are?
I would say the second room. I got to go back to that for you, Coach Doe. Derrick Henry and Martin Ingram. I mean, the boys was amazing right there.
Heisman backfield, okay.
They were quite phenomenal. Second, you said linebacker was his first room, correct?
I said I felt mine was linebacker. I felt his was wide receiver.
Wide receiver, okay, yeah. So I would say linebacker for Coach Nitty, C.J. Mosley, Roro, and Reuben Foster. These boys were phenomenal. You know, Rolando McClain was just something different. He like he was fast out there. Yeah, he was just he can get.
But be honestly, I would say Andre Smith and Chris Samuels would be my number two if it was me.
I like that too. I do like that. What you think?
Honestly, would you put? Oh, never mind what I was going to say. I'm thinking
them two tackles. Ain't nobody hitting Bryce. And I got to give it to you, GOAT. Them linebackers, cold. You got me because y'all didn't think you was going to take my boy, Cornelius Biscuit Bennett. That was going to be my number 2 pick out the Palmer. And when you got me with that one, I said, ooh, he got me. He got me.
Now, Coach Doe, with the HaHa Clint Dix, I thought that you were going to do. I thought you would have selected Landon Collins, but it's not like HaHa is not. He wasn't a great pick, you know. So
yeah, and I looked at that and I compared him on most on most other expert lists from Bleacher Report and ESPN and all them, a lot of those, each, not most of them, but each one of them had Ha in front. And plus, me and Coach Nitty used to look at as Ha as the original ball hawk. So even though Landon had that great interception that we needed toward the end, I can't remember what game that was, and sealed it like that. Man, Ha was doing that like the whole time he was at Bama, you know. So, and I always got a love for Landon in my heart for how we landed him. That's why I shouted him out before I made the pick, because I could have went either way. But I just went on with the original ball hawk, man.
And there was one more, Eddie Jackson.
Yeah, but Eddie, like I said, turned up.
Eddie
would have been my most improved player.
Yeah, he converted from corner to safety.
He would have been my most improved player, but I ain't finna put him down for the best of all time, G.
Absolutely. Completely.
Because Eddie had us kind of heated as cornerback there versus Auburn in first early. You know, we moved him when he came back and we put him at safety. Hey, he was a totally different player. We roll with it.
And me being honest, he don't beat me in two positions only. Linebackers and running backs. Everything else I sweeped him.
Man, be quiet. Quit trying to make a narrative, man. We all know you got whooped, man. I ain't even have to speak on that. Now you trying to put this false narrative.
You beat me at two positions. Boy,
you got beat so bad
only.
It's crazy.
Running back and linebacker.
Boy, you got beat so bad it's crazy. The only thing it is, you don't know half the people on there, so you just be thinking you win just because you know the people.
You don't know your people. You don't know John Hannah.
But guess what? Experts do. We say best of all time, not the best of who
I'm going off of what I know on what I saw on the field.
And that's why you lost. That's why you lost.
What I saw on the field. You going by what you
exactly. That's why you lost. You named
the
whole linebacker core from the Saban era, man. Stop, man. You sound crazy. This linebacker, you and your whole linebackers from the 2000s, man. Stop, man.
I could have named Bob Baumhauer, the dude we go eat wings at if I was gonna name some folks.
You could have named a lot of people, but he ain't one of the top that I would have named.
He is one of the top at Bama.
It's a more that I would have named that you didn't name. Just like your linebacker core alone, you missed out, man.
Who I missed out on? I could have who I was talking about at the end. I could have took D'Amico Ryans or Reuben Foster. I just went with Reuben because he brought more excitement to the linebacker position. But you talking about fundamentally sound,
bro. On every list,
D'Amico Ryans, hands down, was one of the top linebackers that played at Alabama.
See, watch this, Now, Coach D. See, now that's what I'm saying.
Facts. That's facts.
Okay. Now, here we go, Coach D. Now, can I talk? And then I let him talk the rest of the week till we close it out. Now, this is what I say. This is why I got the rules before we started, and the listeners finna be like, Coach Doe ain't lying. It's a difference between saying because you saw him, that's that person, and he this and he that, and all that's the person I saw and all that. It's people that you didn't. That's why I say, are we talking about who we saw or all time? Now, if you go to the all-time list, every list, that's why I say I don't just say what I see. I'm going and comparing what I see versus everybody else's opinions. That's why I say even when I do the Doe report on the top recruits, I don't just take ESPN or Rivals or Two. I average it all together. So just now when I'm doing this, I go and see each one of these other so-called expert opinions. And then I add my opinion from who I seen and who I didn't see. And on all those lists, before you ever see somebody like D'Amico Ryans, who we love, who me and you love, before you ever see that, you go see somebody like Leroy Jordan or Woodrow Lowe, but you gonna say because you didn't see them that D'Amico better? We talking all time. They on each list. They on the all-time college list. D'Amico ain't on no all-time college list. I went and looked at a list that's not on Bama. Like they said, who's the greatest all-time college players? And I looked at who's the best Bama players, etc. Ain't no list got nobody like D'Amico Ryans over no Woodrow Lowe. Stop. You just saying because you saw him. Leroy Jordan is almost, they got him on some list better than Cornelius Bennett. They go back and forth. And you talking about D'Amico Ryan, man? That's why I said this, who we saw are all time. That means do your research. I always think you know what you talking about. Man, that's facts. Trying to paint a narrative because you done got whooped. We talking all time. Reuben Foster is my best friend out of everybody on that list probably. And he said he wouldn't be on the all-time list. He's on our all-time favorites, man. That man played 1 year. Waited his turn and he shined. But you silly, you finna be talking about who you saw is better than everybody because you, man, come on, man.
To sit up here and name, Leroy Jordan when I know damn well I don't know nothing about it.
It's in the history. Y'all said best of all time.
I don't know nothing about it.
Coach D, what did we say? And I came to you and I asked you in the group. I said, are we talking the best we know or the best all time?
Our best.
And what did y'all say?
We naming our best all time.
That means you got to do your research.
This is
We'll just be picking the same players and we doing the best we saw. We had to do research. This all time. You just failed the test, man. Okay. You came here picking your biased opinion. Pick David Palmer at number 1. Man, you low.
Crazy.
We will be posting these teams online. We'll let the fans decide who had the best lineup, of course. We will be posting this on Twitter. We will also be posting on Instagram.
This man leaving out people in the College Football Hall of Fame for people that he saw. So what are we talking about? I thought we had to do a little research. It would have been easy if we was just picking who we know. I ain't have to do no research on that. We could have did that same day. You can crank it up right now. Hey, let's do something real quick on such and such. Oh, that's easy. You said of all time. So I'm going to get the raw report. That's what I presented today. Exhibit A, Your Honor. What are we talking about? What else you got for me, Coach D? When you gonna post it up?
Oh, yeah, we'll do that immediately after this call.
All right, we'll go check that out on the IG, the TheUACoaches. On IG, you also check us out on Twitter, the TheUACoaches. Shout out to Coach Nitty, shout out to Coach D. I know Coach B out there on that recruiting trail trying to get us some of that new fresh talent up there, helping Nick and the fellas out under the table. Shout out to all the listeners out there, everybody who tuning in. We'll catch y'all next time. Make sure you want to show some love. Catch us on the Patreon, patreon.com/Coach John Doe. And we'll see y'all next time, man. Coach Nitty, you want to say something before we get out of here?
It was good, man. Good night. Let's do it.
Hey, you already know, man. It ain't never no win or loss. We just go get that content going, man. It's never no win or loss. Good team right there, man. And we go see what the fans say.
Yes, sir.
Already. See everybody later. We out.